Hey guys, this is Admin here at rankbook.com, and this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to use rankbook.com's Facebook FanPage ID scraper plus the friend adder. Now, many of you probably already have the friend adder as well as the auto message sender for the Facebook ID scraper for fan pages. So both of them work pretty much the same, except one can send messages, HTML messages, etc., etc. This one is going to be the friend adder, so you get sort of targeted leads that you're looking for your niche. So if you haven't already, go to rankbook.com, go ahead and download the software, go ahead and punch in your license key that you get from us, and you should be basically ready to rock and roll. Now, if you're clicking some of these buttons and it doesn't save, what you want to do is check out the log here. Make sure the log doesn't say something like access denied to /.txt file. If it does, what you're going to want to go ahead and do, you're probably running Vista or Win 7. So go ahead and right-click on the desktop shortcut and select Run As or Run As Administrator. If you don't see it, basically just hold Shift and then right-click, and then you're good to go. So first things first is many of you are already aware of this sort of username control system here. You basically can type in your username and password that you would use for Facebook. Punch in your password, and you go ahead and add it to the list here. And this is great for a lot of you club promoters, you DJs out there, the people who might have multiple accounts for whatever purpose. You can go ahead and add them to your list here, and basically all you got to do is click, and it'll go ahead and pull back the corresponding username and password that's saved. Save you 4 or 5 seconds. Again, especially if you're a promoter, you're a DJ, music person, whatever you are. So perfect. Now that you save this, you can go ahead and click the login button, and it'll log into Facebook automatically. Or if you don't want to use the sort of username holder section here, what you can go ahead and do is use the built-in web browser, and you can just go ahead and log into your account as normal. I am already logged in, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right to it. So depending on your niche, depending on who you want to go get, I'm going to use the same example that I did before. I'm just going to type in Lady Gaga. Okay, go to her page here. And what you're going to want to go ahead and do is, before, there's a lot of software out there that used to say, oh, then you just click this button to get and see the people who like it. But unfortunately, Facebook took that away a long time ago, so for a lot of the software that's out there, they've never updated. So we are running the latest version of Facebook with all their new updates. So what you're going to want to do is click the wall, and you can do this again with any post, by the way. So I'm going to I'll go to this one right here, or actually I'll just go down. And I'll look at, okay, 67,000 people like it. One of the things is Facebook will not show you all of these IDs here of 67,000. I think they usually will show you about 400 or so. So all I got to do is I'm just going to keep clicking See More, so make sure that we can get all these here. And then probably, I think, stop after that one. Okay, so perfect. You can see that we got quite a few IDs here. Next, you want to go over to this Get Users ID tab here. Go ahead and hit Scrape Page IDs. Okay, so perfect. We're going to go ahead and scrape the IDs. We got about 511. So what you can do now, if you want to go ahead and grab more, is you can just go to another like post. And if need be, see more. So we can go get a bunch. So again, we got another 100 or so. I'll go ahead and scrape those IDs. And again, if you just keep hitting the scrape IDs, you can see that it doesn't add additional IDs that are already in your list. So we got quite a few IDs here of people who are in your specific niche. All right, so now that we have the IDs, what you're going to want to do is set a low and high. Now, what this does is there's, again, a lot of software out there that just doesn't follow any rules, and you've got to be a little bit smarter, and know some of the rules so you don't get your account banned. So this low high does a random number, so it'll pick a random number in between 4 and 10 in our case. So one time it might do 7, one time it might do 4, one time it might do 10. And it does these pauses in between pages, in between requests. This way you're not doing a request every 1 second. I mean, come on guys, Facebook is pretty smart, so they're going to know if you're doing a request every 1 second. So for me, I went ahead and did 4 to 10. Then of course you can set how many do you want to send. So what this does here is you might have 707 in this list, and you probably don't want to send it to all of them, so you can go ahead and set to 10 or 5. So once that's set, you're pretty much ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and hit start here. And what it's going to go ahead and do is go to basically the first ID. It's going to go to the person's profile. You can see basically I went and sent the friends request. It's not going to mark any of this stuff. It's going to go ahead and send it. We already sent one. It's on its way. Very, very easy. It's going to wait a random amount of times. You can see that last one was 4 seconds. This last one's going to be 9 seconds. So we'll go ahead and scroll over here. And you can see it goes to different sections of the profile at different times. Sometimes it'll go to the wall. Sometimes it'll try to go to the sometimes it'll try and go to the other sections of the profile. So perfect, that is sent. I'm just going to go ahead and stop it. You can see, very easy to do. There's a lot of people out there who charge a lot of money for this. So we're giving you the option now to stop paying $50, $60, $100 just to do gather lists and get targeted leads for your niche. Again, this is also great for creating a fan page and sending out friends requests to get people, to like your fan page. This works well with the message sender for the Facebook fan page ID scraper. So if you have any questions, visit rankbook.com or email us at support@rankbook.com.